Hi everyone, so in this video I'm sharing my experience how I avoided my daughter with the ear tube surgery. My daughter was 5 years old and I got a call from school that she failed her hearing test. So they told me to go get an appointment with ENT and get it checked. So I did go to the ENT. The ENT told me that she needs ear tube surgery and for the adenoids also, because they said at the time of surgery they can also remove the adenoids. It's helpful with the snoring and everything. So I kind of felt a little uneducated at that moment, because it was totally a surprise for me, because I have no idea about the ear tube and the adenoid surgery. This was something very new to me. So I asked doctor and I did not get answer to my questions. I did not get any other alternative, so I did a lot of research. I talked to the parents, I talked to the people who have small kids. I wanted to ask them, have they have any experience. So many of them said that they had the same issue with the fluid buildup, and they visited the ENT, and some of them got the ear tube surgery and the adenoids removed, and some of them said, like, they just avoid it and their kids ears are fine. So it was like mixed kind of uh, you know reviews from the parents. Like they have like they were like, maybe it's your choice. If it is very very necessary, you can get it done. If your doctor says that it is very important, get it done. For us, our child was fine. And I mean, everyone had their own views on it. So I did some research about it. I wanted to know, but again, I did not wanted to go with the surgery. I asked the doctor, is it very, very important? Is it going to impact her really, like something serious or something? So he said, no, you can take your time and let us know, but this is what we can do with the fluid thing. So I took another appointment with a different ENT, and this time when I visited to a different ENT, they said she had like a little bit of fluid in her left ear. Her left ear has like little bit of fluid, but not the right. And they did hearing test and she passed through the borderline. So it was not like pass, but like on the borderline she was passing. So they said, like, maybe you can wait like 1 month or two, and then we can do another hearing test, and that's that time we can finalize whether she needs a ear tube surgery or not. And we are not going to touch adenoids. We are not going to do anything with adenoids, because they said they don't think that it's necessary right now, because she does not look she does not look that she's having any other things going on, like sleep apnea, I think. So this was what doctor told me, and I was like, but the other doctor told me to get the surgery of ear and adenoids right away done. So I was having this mixed feelings, that what should my call should be like. Should I get it done? Should I wait, like he told me, like to wait another 1 month or two so he can do another test? So in the meantime, I took another appointment. So this was my third appointment. Now this time I took appointment with an Asian doctor. He was, I think, Korean doctor or a Chinese, some from some part of Asia. I know he was a very old doctor. He was like 70 years. I and my daughter, like, we visited there, and the doctor said, um, she looks fine. This is totally okay. This is fine. It happens to all the kids. Like, most of the kids have this problem with this cold weather, especially in Illinois and Wisconsin. This cold weather, this chill, this windy. So most of the time kids are like, they get virus, they and it's kind of, it happens with all the kids. And he educated me about it, like, and I was like, I wanted to know more about it before I make any decision. So he told me that leave your kid alone. She's still growing up. She's just 5 year old old and you don't have to go, like, she doesn't have to go through surgery or all that stuff, we can do amoxicillin for like four, I think 3 or 4 weeks, like a longer dose of amoxicillin, and see how does it goes. And I was surprised, because this is like the third doctor told me like the a completely different thing. He said that it can be treated with amoxicillin for like 3 or 4 weeks time, and we'll see how does it goes before we take any before we decide for surgery or adenoid surgery or aorta. But he was completely against with the surgery, with both the surgery. He said like she does not need anything right now. First we need to help her with the antibiotics, we'll see, because she has only like he can only see fluid in her left ear, I guess. uh, and he said like, you don't have to, like, she doesn't have to go through that. And she started with amoxicillin, and in the meantime, because I was also in panic mode, that what do I do, so I also did a lot of research. I did a lot of Google research with people, with Ayurvedic medicine, with herbs and everything. I wanted to know everything, that how I can help my child with not to go, so that she does not have to go through the surgery. So I'm just sharing my experience, and it helped me, it helped her. So I'm just trying to help the parents out there and mothers out there, if this can work for you, before before, if you feel that your child needs surgery or something is happening. So this is only about ear tubes. I have no idea about the adenoids, and we did not talk about adenoids, but the ear tubes research I have done a lot. So I'm going to tell you what you can do to help your child. Number one, with this 2 months period, because he gave me appointment after 2 months while she was on amoxicillin, that I have to come after 2 months. So in this 2 months period, you have to be very patient. You have to have discipline for your child. Now, in discipline, what I did, you need to avoid all the cold foods. So be it yogurt, milk, anything, do not give from the fridge. That's it. That is a disciplined routine you need to make. She cannot, or he cannot, they cannot eat anything from the freeze, like from the freezer or something frozen. No ice cream, nothing. I just give everything hot. I just give everything warm. Like even if they're having cornflakes, I'll warm up the milk, then I'll give the cornflakes. So no ice cream, nothing. So for 2 months I had this discipline, that nothing cold I was giving to my child. Second, when they are going out in winters, do not have a hoodie. Like, don't just give them a hoodie or anything. Pack them up, cover their ears, have them wear boots, hat, mittens, whatever you can help them to tackle with this cold weather. Because right now it's it's 18 Fahrenheit outside. It's like -10 something happening outside right now, and it's very very cold. It's very very cold right now. So have your child with a routine. When in the cold weather they are going out, they are bundled up very nicely. Now the third thing I did was, I started giving omega oil. So omega oil, you can find the kids omega at store. All the stores have it. So every day I give her omega oil. I gave her a strict every 2 days fish. Every 2 days she was having fish. And things what I did with this in this period was fish oil, and bundling her up, avoiding cold, avoiding everything cold. Now with the showers, I completely stopped the morning shower. You don't have to give any morning shower to your child, not the night shower. So morning, night, completely you have to avoid it. All you have to do, when they come from the school, when it is around 4 or 5, you give them shower, let the hair dry. Now with my child, her hair was long, so I cut it short, cut it short little here, so that it dries up faster. Because you don't want them to go to bed with like wet hair, or with like moisture in the hair. You have to completely avoid that. So no morning shower, no evening shower. I do shower every 2 days or 3 days. So while she was in that period, I try to avoid the moisture buildup near this ears. I just in around this area, because we want that area to be dry, we want the ears to be dry. And you can use what do we call, earplugs. Just cover the ear when they are taking shower. I stopped their swimming classes, like my elder one also, she doesn't go to any swimming classes. I stopped the swimming classes for that time, like while she was in on that dose of amoxicillin. She did not go to any swimming classes. And I avoid any water parks, anything, indoor water park, outdoor water park. You need to avoid that water park or everything, like for that time. If your child has ear infection or anything related to ears, or if, like, something, if they have some virus or anything going on, you need to avoid like swimming pool, you need to avoid this water parks and all. And yeah, I got sorry I purchased this oil from Amazon, the garlic oil. So in India also they use like a lot of garlic oil, so I knew that it is okay to use. So you take garlic oil and you can massage this area, back over here, massaging every day before they go to bed. You massage this area, you massage this area. Now massaging will help to like make that area stronger, and when they sleep they'll have a really nice sleep, because they'll feel more relaxed. And when they're relaxed, they have a good sleep. So before they go to bed, you massage this area, you massage this ear. So ear, you especially massage with that garlic oil. Now uh, some people put like 2 drops of garlic oil in the ears, which is totally fine. You can do that. But if you do not feel comfortable, if you do not feel you want to put it inside ear, do not do it. It's totally up to you, it's totally your call. It is, I think it's safe to use. You can use it because many moms use it. I have spoken to moms about it, and they use it like 2 drops, they do it. But if you feel that you don't want to do it, please don't do it. But massage this area. Now you can use like something, not a lot, some massage, like something massager over here, if you're not able to do it with the hands. But you massage this area, you massage this area, you massage, because you want these airways, you want these ears all relaxed. And and before they take shower, you need to oil this area. Oiling really helped her. You can put oil in their hair also, because if they have oil in their hair, it especially in the cold weather, they'll be able to avoid that moisture. So I just try to do everything like home remedies and everything, and trust me, like that discipline actually helped. She was able to come out of that thing, like that she does not need an ear tube surgery. Now you can also do like put some wicks on the palms or on the feet and have the socks on. Some people put some garlic cloves in the socks also, because it's antibacterial. One more thing which I do every morning is I take some honey, I put like pinch, like little bit of nutmeg, like little bit, and you can mix and let your child have that honey, because honey will have this area relax. So when they're coughing, they'll not have that hard cough. This area will be like uh, nice, it will be like relaxed. And the nasal spray, you have to have a nasal spray like for all these like 4 week time which I had the nasal spray. Like every morning I clean her nose. I make sure that there is no like there's nothing in her nose. It should be all clean. So I tell her, like I send her with extra tissue papers to school, that if you need a tissue paper, just use it, but keep this area clean. We don't need any nosy, we don't need to have you don't have to have that runny nose all the time. You need to be strong, and you need to teach your child to keep that area clean. You do, because when they have that build up while they have runny nose, that also creates a lot of issue while when they sleep. So I think I teach my child a lot that keep this area clean. Ask for a tissue paper from a teacher. If you don't have it, ask from someone, but take a tissue paper and blow your nose and keep this airways clean, keep your nose clean. So these things I told my child to do these things while she's in school, to have that habit of washing hair. If somebody is coughing, you need to maintain that distance. You need to wear a mask if you have to wear a mask. So for that 4 weeks, I kept that discipline. And then we got to the final appointment, when which we had like after 4, 4, 5, 6 weeks. He did the check, and she passed the hearing test, and there was no fluid in the ears. So it was such a big achievement for me. I know it would be sounding so funny that why I was so happy. I was happy that she did not have to go through the surgery, and she was able to come, like, without having to go through the surgery. Her ears were all cleared up, and the runny nose issue was also gone, and she was fine. And I just felt so happy about it, that it worked, that discipline, that everyday discipline worked. So if your child is having ear infection, or if you did like a first visit to ENT and they suggested you to go have ear tubes surgery done, I think you nearly need to have a second opinion, third opinion, maybe fourth opinion. Make a decision, make an informed decision, educate yourself, do your research, ask parents, ask neighbors, ask other kids parents. If you are even not talking to them, but for your child, make that effort to talk. Because sometimes I have seen so many parents in the school that they don't even bother to say hi, they don't want to talk. I don't know why we all live in a world wherein we just don't have to, like, behave that I don't care. We do care about each other. We do have feelings about each other, that we want this world to be a beautiful world, for our next upcoming generation, for our kids, for their generation, for everyone. I mean, I feel that way, that in school especially, I think the kids, their parents, they should be more open to talking. They should be having like more conversations, because when you have more conversations, you tend to speak more. And when you speak, you start you have all those things going inside you in your head, and you have, like, a chit chat. You get to know like how their kids are doing, what they are doing. And I think it's very important. And when in kindergarten, like, as my child failed, I learned this thing, that making conversation to other kids parents and asking for help is very important. I think the most important thing is asking for help. Hey, I wanted to ask you about it, like, how did you do it? My child is having issue, do you have any experience with this? I think this is very important, that as a parents, you live in whichever country you are, but no matter how you look, no matter what is your race, your ethnicity, I think it's important, because we live in the world where we have all the people of different colors, race, everyone from different parts of the world, I think. But as our kids go in the school, I think it's very important, as a parents, you talk. And I learned in this process that talking helped me, asking helped me, asking help for help, like, help me. So please, if your child is having any of this issue, if they are suffering with ear infection, with anything, make an ENT appointment, ask your ENT, ask a second opinion, third opinion, ask for fourth opinion, and they make a decision about your child. And if it is really important, if your ENT said that no, this is something which is on an emergency, they need to get an ear tube surgery done, they need to have adenoids done, get it done. Don't wait for it. I waited because I did not get any clear answer from ENT, not even from my pediatrician. They were like, you can get it done, most of the kids get it done. So I did my research. So with you as a parent, I think, go for it. Ask questions, ask stupid questions, ask dumb questions from your pediatrician. Don't feel that you are taking their time. Your insurance is paying so much, you are paying out of pocket cost. You have full rights to ask. For me, I think with my with me, like, I felt that way, that why I'm not being getting educated on this, why I don't know anything. And in that 2-3 months period, I did so much research, and I understood that asking questions, asking why, when, what will happen, like everything, you need to do it. And one thing I forgot to mention, I did schedule my child ear tube surgery. I called the hospital, they briefed me up like a day before surgery, what do I have to do, what I have to bring it to hospital. And while the nurse was talking to me, I was getting very very nervous, that I don't know, I get that feeling from somewhere. Maybe the God was saying that go do your research, this is not a time for it. And I think something was pushing in my head, that I did so much research, and I went to like 3 doctors to, you know to get educated about that, whether it is something important or not. So if your ENT says that it is important, this is an emergency, go get it done, don't wait for it. But in your heart, if you feel your child is okay, your child can wait, and you can have different opinion, you should go for second opinion, third opinion, and make an informed decision. And also discipline your child, that they cannot have that ice cream, they cannot have that cold milk for that 4-5 weeks period of time. They cannot go for that swimming, they cannot be in the pool, they cannot have long showers, they cannot be in a bathtub for longer time. I think discipline is the most important thing in this process. So hope this video is helpful, and I hope in some way this video will be helpful to somebody. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Again, I'm a mother, and that's it. I did my research. I wanted to know that what ear tube surgery is, what how can we overcome, like how to keep my child out of it, how to keep my child healthy. I did a lot of research with that 3 months of time, and that's what I shared. So hope this was helpful. And again, if your child needs surgery, go for it. Ask doctor, ask questions, many questions, as you like, as many questions as you want to ask. Take second opinion, call, ask to parents. I think that's the best thing you can do for your child to know, because you don't know anything, neither me, I don't know anything. When something comes up, we are like, we just Google. But the real life experience, the real life reviews, the real life experience, only a person can give, a real person. So ask your kids parents, ask doctors, ask nurses, ask, go ask, get help from people. I think that is more important. And again, make a informed decision. So thank you for watching my video. Have a good night, because it's night outside. It's actually night. It's like 10:30 in the night, and it's like 18 Fahrenheit. So stay warm, stay safe, and happy holidays, and bye.